Hey everybody, it's Twisty Punch, and in today's video we are checking out this Zelda world. And yeah, so let's go ahead and see what it's about. Take it away, Zenda64.
Hello, this is my world. I actually thought I noticed a long while back. I've been playing VRChat for about 2 years now. I noticed there was a lack of 3DS and N64 avatars, so I thought I would take it upon myself to make a world that convert a lot of these avatars for the community to enjoy. So I started on the quest. I started this with no knowledge of how to build a world, how to build an avatar. I just learned this to do this stuff about a week ago, and I just picked it up quite quickly. But I can give you guys a tour. It's Zendaland. So over here we have a mirror, of course. I mean, what VRChat world isn't complete without the mirror and chairs? You know, everybody likes to sit in front of a mirror in VRChat. We also over here have the avatars that are converted. These three are right here. These three right here, I mean these four, sorry about that. Four of them are already currently converted. Those are just miscellaneous avatars, people who want to spread cancer, basically. Over there, up there is the next upcoming avatar. Once a week, I'll have an avatar be done up there, be put down here, and the next avatar will be put up there in T-pose, signifying what's an upcoming avatar to be converted. So everybody has to know what's coming up. Like, sorry, that's coming up next. I'm almost done with her, and she should be available here very soon. So, and on to the if you would look up, there's the Majora's Mask Moon. That's just little secrets there. You can go up there. Over there, you have Ganondorf's Tower. Like I said, this world is pre-alpha, still currently working on its community labs. Over here, we have our teleports. You can go to different areas. We have inside the moon, Ganondorf's Tower, Kokiri Forest, Great Deku Tree, Clock Town, Lost Woods, Milk Bar. So, where do you want to go first, Twisty Punch?
Well, we can just start from this end, make our way down to the milk bar.
Okay. This is inside the moon. All right, and here we have the moon interior inside the mouth. I recently just added this. I thought it was a cool place to spawn to because it was empty, and you know why not? You look down here. If you look down here, you would see that the spawn is down there. You can actually jump down there and have a fun time. You want to jump with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Dang. It's a hella long fall. You fell faster than me. Oh, it's because I was holding forward when I fell, so it slows me down.
You guys took a long while.
Yeah, because I held forward as I was falling.
So over
it took
there,
forever.
you'll see my sign. Welcome to Zendaland. Welcome everybody. Basically that sign will be changed eventually because it's a 3D text, so it pops through everything. So let me show you. Yep. So at the end of this world tour, I'm going to show you all the avatars I got converted. Some of them, not all of them, because I don't think they'll be appropriate for the video, of course, because YouTube guidelines. And next we have the moon right here. We spawned right here. We are on top of the moon this time. As you can see, we have a mirror that's toggleable. You can toggle on and off. I accidentally messed up and set it to global. So everybody, once you turn it off, everybody see it will go off. I need to fix that and set that to local. But this is, you can walk around the whole moon. It has collision on it. All that. This will be another hangout area of this world. Basically, this world is basically avatars hang out in Legend of Zelda areas you can go to. So yeah, my only problem with these avatars I convert is since they don't have full-fledged fingers, we'll have issues like this in VR. You can't do that, like smooth side to side, but you can. They're great for desktop use. They're really good for desktop. They work for VR also, but the problem is, like I said, the legs. Now, everybody, let's respawn back down. That's the only way we get back down. Spawn. All right, there you go. Hey.
Oh, there he is.
Now over here we have Ganon's Tower, right?
Oh, snaps.
So this is Ganon's Tower. I plan to, if you look down here, I plan to add a death barrier down here. Right now, if you fall in here, you just hit the lava and survive and be stuck in a pit. I'm going to eventually add a death trigger. When you hit the lava, you'll crumple and die, like in Murder or whatever, the animation when you die and you crumple down. When it comes again as tower, I plan to add a warp button to the interior. So right there, that thing right there would probably, there'd be a button on that to spawn a Rainbow Bridge,
That'd be cool.
Ocarina of Time. It's not implemented yet, and up there in the gateway, there would be a button to go inside Ganon's Tower.
I like that.
Yep. So this whole map is converted straight from a 3DS asset, plopped in Unity, and ready to run. Now let's respawn. If you want to gander more, or do you want to spray spawn? It's up to you.
Is the fairy fountain over here?
It's not implemented just yet.
Alright. Yeah, we can respawn.
But I have all the... Yep, I have all the assets ready to go. Just the problem is implementing them.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Over here, the next world region we have is Kokiri Forest, right here.
Ooh.
I eventually plan to add the music for each area. So, like, if you have Kokiri Forest, we'll have the Kokiri Forest music, this and that. I had to remove the grass because it was this problem here. It had a black texture, and I need to figure out how to. Like I said, I've only learned this stuff about a week ago. I need to learn to cut out the black text. The black texture and all that. The water used to be very glitchy. Like there was a material that was affecting the layer of the water, making it flash. So I removed that material, and the water works fine. I plan to add real water physics over there, like real water, this and that, textured with a thin layer of that texture. So you can swim in it, interact with the water. It'll be interactable water where you can dip your fingers in, and it'll make waves. Cool. I also want to add interactive mirrors that when you touch the mirror, it will ripple like water.
Damn.
There's a world I went to called the Pink Succubus. I love that concept. I love that mirror. I still find myself to go back to that world just to play with the mirror. Like a 2-year-old, but it's amazing in VR. Here we have Link's house, and I eventually plan to add a button. You can warp to Link's house inside of it, the interior. Right now, the ladders do not have interactability. You can't climb up them just yet. Like I said, this world's pre-alpha. It was uploaded to Community Labs about 2 days ago. So we have everything for Kokiri Forest here except the Great Deku Tree in this section. Now, there's another warp button to get to the Great Deku Tree. So when you walk out, these Kokiri Forest and Ganon's Tower you can walk to, but it takes a long time. Now, the other areas you can't because they're below the world or really far out. So just to optimize the world and make it feel a lot more open. Because I want to capture the feel and nostalgia of the games. Like when I convert the avatars, I don't, add full finger, fledged fingers, to get full fingers at all, because I feel like I want to keep the nostalgia intact. When I was a kid, when I played Ocarina of Time or the 3DS version, I'm 23 now. I wanted to be him. I wanted to be Link. I want to play the adventure through his eyes, be the character model, be him. So that's what also set me on this quest, and also keeping the same vibe of the character model. That's why I have Nintendo 64 Link up there also for people who didn't play the 3DS version. I play both of the versions, so, sorry if I'm long-winded, but let's respawn real quick if you want to.
No, you're good. You're fine. Respawn. Now, you talking about your, the reason why you made this is super important, because it's an important part of the world that you made.
Yes. But, so let's go on. You want to go to the next area?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Then over here we have the Great Deku Tree, like I was speaking of before. Like I said, Great Deku Tree, like I said, I plan to add the interior with the button, just haven't implemented it just yet.
That's cool.
So, yep, that's all we have currently for the Great Deku Tree.
How far back does this go? Oh, what?
He's left. He respawned.
Hey, Sorry, I
Oh my
teleported
god,
back
that's
to
so
you.
funny. Oh Jesus.
I'm sorry I cut you off. I teleported back with my hack module, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but you weren't there. He laughed his ass off. I'm so sorry.
How far does the path
But
to the deku tree go? I mean, how far back can you go?
that over there is where you see the lines in the sky over there.
Yes.
That's how far you have to walk. So you can theoretically get the Great Deku Tree, but it would take you like 5 minutes of walking.
All right. Well, I
Yeah,
actually,
I experienced it the worst way.
yeah, I was actually talking about how, you know how Link has to walk that path to the deku tree. If I were to turn around and walk up that path, how far would it go before it dropped off or came out over here?
Actually, look over here. I'll show you. Now, to Kokiri Forest is right over there. The entrance is over there. You know where you see the bundle of leaves up there? That's the entrance to the entrance.
All
That
right,
makes
cool.
sense.
All right.
So you can get there. Like, same thing with Ganon's Tower. It's all lined up. You see those cloud effects over there?
Yeah.
And that's the path entering to Ganon's Castle. Now, we're going on to Clocktown. Clocktown is currently unfinished. Don't have the clock in there at all, but I'll show you.
Oh, this place.
So, like, yep, I planned. This is only Clocktown South currently. I planned mesh all Clocktown areas together, like not have load zones like the Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. So basically, it'd be perfectly meshed. So you can go through all of Clocktown without any warps or anything.
That'd be so.
I plan to add the clock in the next update.
Yeah,
What?
that's so badass.
Sorry, again?
No, that's bad. I love Majora's Mask so much.
I do too. Like, this is me and my friend worked on this avatar. God, he's a well-renowned VRChat player like me.
Oh wow, it looks like a cathedral.
That's really awesome.
A second.
The cathedral's not showing up anymore. It was a second ago. I think it might have it have animations turned on. That is pretty dope.
That is pretty cool.
No.
What do you guys think?
That is ill.
That's pretty cool.
That is like super awesome.
I know, right? Yeah, that's me and my friend worked on that. It's from an animated video. Shit, I'm sorry. It's from an animated.
Oh no, no.
I'm so disappointed in you.
This is all I can say at the moment, to be honest.
You know, I can
He's
mimic
got
it on screen, but
AirPods
right
in.
Now my daughter's sleeping, so I really can't.
He's got AirPods in. Oh man.
Oh, I want something even better.
Oh,
You know what? I've got the frying pan,
oh yeah.
but I can't.
Oh
I can't
man.
use it. Oh god. The Wii.
Oh,
He's got the
Duh.
weed.
oh man. His eyes are bloodshot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just like
No,
just like
that's,
this character. Let me get this.
Well, up here, like, the bank is implemented up here. Well,
Oh,
it's
shit.
not fully implemented, but it's modeled.
The bank.
Yep. You know,
Yeah, I
right
know
here,
he's-
back here,
oh,
they
yeah,
moved it in
I
the
get-
3DS remake.
Oh, they put one back. That's right. They did. They put one back here in the 3DS remake. It wasn't in the original.
Yep. Nope. The original, the bank was on
Just
one of the
over
winding
here, yeah.
paths back there. Yeah, not there. It was down here. Or
Was
you can
it?
go that way too, but it was up.
Yeah, I remember now.
You can go part way up here before you drop off in the world. The bank was oh, it kicked me back. Interesting. But the bank was somewhere around in here.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Oh.
the original.
This is so cool,
Yeah,
man.
right now I have that barrier set up so people won't drop off the world until it's fully finished.
Dude,
So,
this is really
fair
cool.
enough. I
I like
apologize.
this. No, I don't apologize for nothing.
Right now I also plan to add the doors in here. So when you go through and behind here in this wall, there'll be a warp button inside the clock tower. But it's not implemented currently.
Oh, that's so cool.
I have a lot of grand ideas for this place. All right, now respawn, everybody.
You're doing fantastic.
Here we go.
You really are doing a great job with this.
Yeah, to be honest, I only learned how to make worlds like a week ago. So, you know, here we go. Lost Woods.
Lost Woods.
Lost Woods from Majora's Mask. The intro scene.
Wait, I've got that mask, I believe. Wait,
And over here, I plan when you get up, I'm planning to add the raise the player jump height so they can jump a little higher to get up here, and there'll be a warp button to Clock Town inside the clock. So all these worlds will loop back on each other. Like, follow me real quick.
So wouldn't this be Lost Woods 2
Thing.
instead of the regular ass Lost Woods, or you plan on connecting this to the regular Lost Woods?
I don't know about adding the regular Lost Woods because, I mean, that's going to be really hard to implement because so many sections of it. I may do it eventually down the road. So, like I said, that's the reason why I want to change the player jump height because you can't get all the way up there. So up there, I plan to add a button that warp you to Clock Town. Well, Clock Town Tower, you know, inside the tower where you spawn in.
Yeah.
Basically, skipping the underground section and all that. So, like I said, the worlds will loop back on each other.
Can you do
They'll be
auto
interconnected.
warping?
Auto warping?
Yeah.
I only learned a week ago. What was auto warping again?
Well, I would say like whenever you walk like to a certain area, it'll automatically warp you somewhere else. Like
I need to
portable.
look into that. That might be a good idea instead of buttons.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's how you can
make
do the
worlds
Lost
quickly, too?
Woods. That's how you can do the Lost Woods.
Oh, yeah. That actually is a good idea. I might implement it that way now. Let's respawn.
I'm
That's
glad I
actually
can help.
very good. That's actually a very good idea. I don't mind making you a moderator and giving you assets. You can add whatever you want. And just run it through me. Like, I want to have a team so I can keep this world updated consistently. All
Yeah,
right,
we'll have
now
to-
we're
we'll have
going
to
on
talk
to the
about
milk
that.
bar.
All right, milk bar, baby.
Yep, just today, I updated adding a mirror in here. I forgot to make it toggleable. I was in a rush.
Toggle.
Got it done like in 2 minutes. Usually I put a button on these so people who have lower end PCs can turn the mirror off. If you have a potato. I mean, I used to be part of that crowd until I used my college loans to buy a computer and all that and a VR headset. I'm going for IT, so there's an excuse for that. I got myself a gaming computer because I needed to do IT work. Technically not lying there.
So this map's really far away,
Yep,
right?
go ahead. It's way down below and to the side.
Because if I look over there, I can see something off in the distance. Or wait, it's no over
Really,
here.
how you see that?
It's like
Are
there's.
you looking through the wall or something?
No, it's like I look right over here and I can see like letters, but it might just be a reflection. Because even my
That's actually
that's the
Zendaland.
welcome to-
Yep.
Yeah, that's welcome to Zendaland. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
no, dude, this is pretty dope.
Look, the milk bar, I plan to add drinks like in the Great Pug where you can do shots and IRL and in the game. So I plan to add milk shots. So people, when they, do a shot in real life, they would do a shot of an alcoholic drink. Or we'll have fun cup games where you can actually, find the ball in the cup. I'm going to add an option where people can easily warp behind the counter to serve these drinks, just have a good time. And maybe they're going to find people get drunk as hell in this section, but that's fun. That's part of it. This is a milk bar. And eventually I might add an option where you have to find masks to access certain areas. Like this area, you have to go find the cow mask for Majora's Mask to gain access because it won't allow you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know if that would bar that might be bad because it might bar some people just joining the world. So I
Yeah,
may
that's
not do
true.
that.
I wouldn't do that. That's true.
Or you could find the milk mask to get a secret back section of this area.
Yeah, like
Maybe.
that, like you could have like people get masked to get to cut content or something.
Yeah, or secret areas and all that. Like, I want to do that because I want to have a world like Legend of Zelda where you have when you find secrets, you unlock something, and when you use the mask to unlock something, you'll have these Zelda da 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 the jingle when you solve a puzzle.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if
No,
that's that one.
that's opening a chest. The jingle, like I can't mimic it, but yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
This
dun.
is the milk bar. This originally was really dark until I added they're invisible, but 3 light sources along the rafters. So yeah. For you in desktop, is the shadows flickering for you?
Yeah, but it's just moving.
Yeah, it is. The shadow on the
That's not
ground
an
is
issue. I'm
flickering
surprised.
when I
Yeah, it's
move.
just
Okay,
when
I need
you
to fix
move,
that.
like,
Okay, I need to fix the shadows in this world. Now,
Yeah, it's
up
just
here,
walking
these lights and rafters are tangible, so you can walk on them and all that. You just have to get to a point where you can walk up them.
All right.
So up there, I may add a section for like lowly avatars seating up there and be on that side,
Well, that'd be cool.
like a lowly only balcony.
Right, right.
And I also plan to add seats in here. You know, people can sit down, drink, have a good time. You know, fuck around. I mean, screw around. Sorry, I know it's your
No,
YouTube video.
you're cool. You're cool. Just no lewd avatars.
I get that. Because sometimes YouTube will demonetize for saying the F word, and I don't want to demonetize your video.
It's pretty long into the video. They might not even worry about it.
Okay. Yep. Let's respawn to the beginning real quick.
sweet.
All right, let me show you the avatars I've currently converted.
All right.
Like you've seen, I have 3DS Link from Ocarina of Time.
I like
Fully
that.
converted, fully working, cameras, everything working, except like I said, in VR, when you move side to side, it'll, glide, and that's something I can't fix. Unless I wanted to go in and divide each finger up and then add more polygons to divide the fingers up and add more bones. I don't really want to tinker with that, the nostalgia aspect. Here we have the low poly version in the Nintendo 64 Link. I could not
Nice.
find a high poly version because this one is kind of messed up. I messed up the camera placement, but that should be fixed soon. So
It's the PlayStation 2 version of it.
no, this is worse than PlayStation 2. Here we have Zelda. This is the most recent one I've converted.
Nice.
This got converted last week. This one works fine. I mean, honestly, she's wearing a dress, so it doesn't really matter that she's swaying back and forth. But the dress actually shimmies or moves around when she moves her legs. That was a nice touch I like. And then over here we have Child Link. That's actually fully functional and works.
Nice.
It's more suited for like desktop, but you can use it in VR. It's just like I said, the option is missing when you move side to side. Right here, I'm only show a certain collection of these avatars. They're not necessarily naked or lewd, but YouTube may trip the algorithm and think, oh, these are bad. So I'm only going to show a couple of these.
All right.
They do not violate the VRChat guidelines, though. This is not one of mine. I got it from VRC mods, and because people like more avatars, and I can't always keep making a crap ton of avatars over and over again. So this is Sonic Miku. Oh, this is One Punch Man. This is from VRC mods. Here I have one of my favorites from VRC mods, Milky. This is not lewd. It just has jiggle physics. Over here is Bowsette. I'm a little questionable of putting this in the video.
No, I wouldn't do that.
And then we have Best Suck Ever, but I'm not going to put that one out because the censor logo may trip the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, all right.
So Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks for watching the video. What's the name of your YouTube?
My YouTube channel is Zenda64. So you want to hit my content up? Make sure to subscribe to Twisty Punch because he's a great friend on VRChat and I love his content. So I'll leave it to you, Twisty Punch.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget to do what the man said. And I don't know what else you want from me, so